Okay. All right. That was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. All right. So I'm playing around with this because one of the things that I want us to understand is, yeah, this is, hold on. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. Yeah. If I pinch this, there we go. Right. So I can look at a paper and yeah, get the job done. All right, that's a little bright. It's a little bright, little bright, little bright. 20342 152. Eh? All right. So 2 plus 2, 4. 4 plus 4, 8. 3 plus 3, 6. 0 plus 0, 0. 2 plus 2, 4. All right. Now, ah, let us, all right, let's make these zeros black. Right? Let's make these zeros black. Yeah? And then, okay, so 2 5s, 10, which is a 0 carry a 1. 20 plus 1 is 21. So we got the 2 up here. 5, or rather 15. 15 plus 2, that's 17. All right, 0 plus 1. No, lie. Is it 0 plus 1? Yes, it is. 0 plus 1. Yep. And then 2 times 5. Right. Yeah. There we go. And then, no, I'm a little bit early. So this is me, you know, this is me kind of, what's the word? Fooling around. All right, 2 times 1, 2. 4 times 1, 4. 3 times 1, 3. 0 times 1, 0. 2 times 1. There we go. And now finally, we have the 4 there. 8, 9, 11, 9 again, 0. There we go. All right. So what does this mean? So now, how many decimal points is that now? Now, those amount of decimal points is about 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's going to be 309.1984. Right? So that would be our answer for that. Yes, 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 yes. Right. No, I don't know. The best I could do is if I wanted people to see this on TikTok, chances are I would have to just go live and then do this as a replay for, everybody on TikTok. That's probably what I would have to do. And that's not too bad an option. I could make one phone sit in front of the other phone and play back the whole thing and, make everybody watch that. That's an idea. You know, beggars can't be choosers, man. You know. All right. So, you know what else? The problem that I have is the audio for this laptop is not very good. So what I need to do is I need to hurry up and clear up the space on my other laptop. And then, yeah, just fix it so that I can do the live streams from there, that sort of thing. So to answer that question, just now we had 309.1984. Now if we did it to 2 decimal places, that would be what? 309.20, right? That's to answer that question, right? which obviously means that it would have been this. Okay. No. Yeah. Let's see what else I can muster up. No. Nearest 10. Nearest 10. Well, is it closer to 300 or is it closer to 310? The answer to that question is it's going to be 310. So to the nearest 10, our response to that is 310. Right. Yeah. There we go. All right. No, let's get rid of all of that there. Get rid of all of that. Oh, okay. Um, what else? What else? All right, hold on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hold on. Oh Lord, I forgot. You see, this is what happens when you update your information about yourself and you forget that you're not Bossman teaching anymore. You're one Bossman teaching. So that's a completely different argument. Completely different argument. Uh, yeah, but I'm live streaming right now. You should, right, exactly. What's going on? Let me see. I'm gonna test to see how loud this is. Different argument. Completely different argument. Okay. So that's loud enough. Okay. So that's not too bad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Kind of proud of myself. Kind of proud of myself. I'm doing too much right now. Like I have my tablet, right? So there's a 1Bossman teaching tablet. There's a 1Bossman teaching laptop, right? So the laptop is doing the live stream while I use the screen share feature with the oh hmm ah that gave me an idea. It gave me an idea. I tried to do it last time, but it was rough. That was rough, man. It was really rough. Anyway, all right. So we're going to square 112. All right. By the way, that's what this was supposed to be. Supposed to be 11.2 raised to the 2. Right? That's what that was supposed to be. But apparently there was a mistake with the superscript. Right. Yes. All right. That was less than desired. What am I doing? All right. There you go. So you have that. Okay. Okay. So let's see what's going on. We have a 4 here, a 4 here, a 5 here. All right, good. So let's do this. Let's do this. So we put that there and that there. So we have 125.44. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 125.44. No. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They said to two significant figures. So okay. So let me try this. Let me try this. So it said 125.44. The two significant figures. Ah, that would be 130. Right? That would be 130. Because the two significant figures would look something like, it would look something like that if we were doing that. Yeah. So let's move. Oh, in standard form? All right, that would be 1.2544 times 10 to the 2. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot how simple that would have been. So 1.2544 times 10. Oh, Lord. I have to be careful what we're using. All right, so there we go. Yeah. All right, so that's that. That was. Oh, wait, that's not the answer. I forgot. So that's just the answer for that. 125.44 needs to be subtracted by the result of 3.375 is the same as 3 over 8. And if you divide it by 3, you really have 3 over 8 times 1 over 3. Right? So you have 1 over 8. And 1 over 8 is the same as 0.125. Ah, yeah. 0.125. 0. Yeah. So in reality, what would this be? So we add 5 to this, 1 to that, 4 minus 3 is 1. 4 minus 1. Okay. So we have 125.315. That's what that's looking like. Yep. And we invariably get more or less the same sort of answer. We'd still get 130 if we put it to two significant figures. And in standard form, we just get 1.25315 times 10 to the 2. Right? So the answer is different in that obviously one is more complete than the other. So we are 1 minute into the actual beginning of into the beginning of the live stream. Right. Yeah. All right. So what are we really doing now? Is that all of this page? This could never be. Could it? Yeah. Look at that. I am surprised. I am. Yeah, sometimes, life is good, man. Life is good. I'll tell you why. Life is good because now I can show you the possibilities. So here we are. Yeah. So this is a City and Guilds paper, right? Yeah. Let me see what else. I'll go look for something else too. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that. What's the area of that trapezium? No, wicked, them wicked. But let's see. This time you can't even use the areas of the triangle because they didn't even give you the base of it. So in reality, you would have to use 15 plus 8, which is 23. Okay. Then, wow, hold on. So let me try and put this together. If you have thank you. Yeah, there you go. All right, so you have 15 plus 8, which will be 23, 23 over 2. Oh, 23 over 2 multiplied by the 10. Okay. So with this in mind, we'd have 23 times 5, right? I would think. So what would be our answer to that question? What? Nah, hold on. What? Hold on. Let me do this again. Right? The area is half of A plus B times the height. The height is 10 last time I checked. Okay. You have 8 and you have 15. Okay. Sorry. I don't know what. Yeah. So you have 23. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about 13. Yeah. This is wow. Yeah, yeah. I need to stay sharp, man. I need to stay sharp. It's not 13 times 5, man. It's not 13 times 5. What it is, let's do this again. Carry 1 plus 10. There you go, 115. But let's go again though. Oh, yeah, the 112 is there. The 112 is there. Thought it wasn't, it is actually there. So they want to trick you by giving you the option of this and this. So with that in mind, the correct answer is in fact, well, since we're going to improvise, yeah, the correct answer is going to be D, right? Um, okay. Let me going to do something a little different now. Okay. Oh. Okay, okay. All right. Well, sometimes you have to have fun with these things, right? Ah, there we go, there we go. I need to be careful. Because next thing you know, this thing echo, right? Will it echo? Okay. All right. I need to, where is it? I wanted to share the link. Why can't I share it? I can't? Nah. Right. Yo. Okay. Yeah. Oh, that was exhausting. Okay, 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 okay. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. All right, so this is what it looks like if I'm doing faceless content, right? The radius of a semicircle is 7 centimeters. What's the area of the circle? Well, 180 over 360 is 18 over 36, which is 1 over 2. So you find the area of a circle and divide it by 2. So pi r squared would be 7 times 7 times 22 over 7. 22 times 7 is 154. If you divide that by 2, you'll get 77. So your answer for 43, well, that is going to be this. All right. Yep, it's going to be 77. Yeah, yeah. So, I'm just having fun with knowing that I could do this. I do more of this on We Still a Learn, really and truly, right? Really and truly. So some of this was on the live the other day. Yeah, some of this was on the live the other day. This was the width of a rectangular field is A meters. The length is 7 more than twice the width. So twice the width is 2 times A. You add 7 to that, you get 2A plus 7. Right. Let me see something now. 2 times 5 is 10. And then 2 by 5 by 5 by 7. Okay. So I think I tried to factorize this and it could not have been. I don't think we could have factorized this. So let me see. 2 by 5 by 5 by 7. Hmm. Uh, could it be? You have 35 and 10, which gives you 25. There's 25 and 14, which gives you 11. And there's two, not 20, would have been 50 and 7. Um, yeah, yeah, you couldn't have factorized this because the amount that you would get would have not been a perfect square. So yeah, 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 yeah. Oh yes. So whenever I want to share pictures or share images to the screen, I'd use my tablet, right? Because that's where all the pictures are. Pictures are there. So yeah. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. Look at that. So I can revisit some of the stuff that we did before. Look at that. I don't even remember if I solved this. 8 minus 1 is a positive 7. So 7 over 21 is 1 over 3. So you'd have 2/3 up top. And then below you'd have had minus 36 minus 6, which is minus 42. Minus 42 divided by 2 would be minus 2 times 2. So you'd have a minus 4. So B would be minus 4. Okay. You substitute minus 4, you would get a positive 2. And A would be 2 over 3. Okay, so 2/3 of 9, you'd get 6. Right. 6 minus 8 would be minus 2. Yeah. Yeah. So this actually works out. This works out perfectly fine. All right. Wait, give me 1 second there. I just want to add I got distracted by something. I just want to clear it up before I continue. But in the meantime, let me just play a video. An announcement for PEP. Well, PEP Maths. An announcement for PEP. So, one-on-one class announcement, right? It was this amount. No. So yes, ladies and gents, I will be placing this on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and probably playing this over and over in the live stream on Facebook. Right? So even if I don't post it on Facebook, you'll see it circulated through the live. Right? So any video that I don't post on Facebook, you'll still see it in the live. So that's the announcement. No, to just keep it real, right? So I just passed the little 60-second threshold. So I like to create multiple versions of every video, right? So this is the announcement, right? Used to be 9, now it's 3. Yeah? And Saturday and Sunday, perfect time for that. So why not? Yeah? Now, I suppose this is the advertising part, right? So if you are familiar, by the way, you notice that there's a difference, right? Yeah. Since we all have an agreement and we all understand this has been meant, you know what? This has been out of many. Yeah? One boss man. So, to honor that commitment, yeah, it is now 1 in front of the Bossman Teaching, right? So, that is, yeah, that's a part of the branding consistency. Anyway, right? So if you can see the WhatsApp, whether you know, if you can see that, just press that on this, and it will take you to me regarding all of this. Yeah. So yeah. Now that's the Instagram, right? So that's pretty easy, right? So
I really wish I carried the tablet. Maybe next time I'll do that. Ah, there we go. So, press the button in blue. There you go. Yeah? So, that way, if you're interested in any of that, you go here, press that button in blue. Right? Yeah. Yeah. That's it. So, thanks for helping me to stay consistent. Right? As I always tell you, press the button in blue and honor your commitments. So, looks like this, and it looks like this. Now, as for Saturday to Sunday, face-to-face or online, it's going to look like this, whether it's face-to-face or online. Now again, all of this is going to be on over here on IG, and you press that button on the far right. Yeah, so where you see beside message, yeah, you just press WhatsApp, and then we'll talk all about face-to-face online or face-to-face or online. Yeah, and if you're on Facebook, you press that blue button this time. Yeah, so that's it. I don't think I can make, and again, this now applies to both PEP and CSEC, right? There might be different times, right? There are different timetables, so obviously I will make those announcements. I will circulate those videos every time I go live. Do I have to do that now? Oh, hold on. Probably not going to do it in this video, right? I don't want to give too much info in one, right? So I believe I can honor these commitments, right? I can stick to this, I can stick to that, and I can stick to that, right? And it's going to be like this. It might change, maybe getting closer to the summer, maybe, right? But I guess between now and perhaps May, yeah, I don't really see much change, right? So, you're doing CSEC maths, PEP maths. Yeah, these are going to stay the same. No, you will find this post primarily on IG, right? Primarily on IG. Might see it on YouTube too. You might see it when I go live. So I will circulate this video in the live, and I'm going to announce the times that I go live: Monday, Tuesday, Friday. I do a TikTok live in the morning, then I do a replay of that, and then of course a replay of that again in YouTube later on, right? So I'm going to make that announcement now. Now, before I move on, so starting on this day, on these calendar days, we're going to go TikTok live every morning at 8, right? So I'm going to honor those commitments every Monday, Tuesday, and Friday at 8. Then, after having done that, this is what's going to happen. So, we're going to march on over to the Facebook Live for essentially the TikTok Live replay, right? So, and then any questions that anybody has to ask about the classes, like anything that you've seen in the previous videos, you can always address that over here. Yeah, and again, I will circulate this video so that I can answer those questions as well, right? So, if you have any questions you want to ask me, you press that blue button right there, right? That's how you do it. And again, next time I'll probably do a better job, because see, look at this. It's so, you understand? That's why it's good to have the tablet. I left it. Yeah. So there you go. Eh? Yeah. So the TikTok live is at 8 in the morning. The Facebook live will be a replay of the TikTok live at 10. Yeah. And just to be consistent, if we start in the morning at 8, we start in the evening at 8. Right? The YouTube live will be similar to the Facebook live, right? A replay of the TikTok and any questions you have, as I always say. Yeah? Yeah, so remember this page, that button, anything you want to ask me about what you've seen before, right? The first video, the second video, and this video. All three of them will be playing in the live, so you know. So this is the, let me put it here. So this is the timetable for February 2025 regarding all the times I'm going to go live, right? So it starts with the TikTok in the morning, followed by the Facebook, and then the YouTube, right? And we'll do a replay, and we can actually go through what it was that I did. Yeah, and who knows, maybe over here I could do a TikTok and a YouTube live at the same time, depending. And who knows, maybe I could pull that off. Maybe it'll be a little bit more fun. So in any case, remember all of this. Yeah, I'm going to play this over and over again in every live.
Okay, so let me try and I was looking for this video that I did earlier today, but it kind of hard for me to find it now because I have no idea where I put it. Oh, I don't know. Where did I put this video? Yeah, I don't know what I did with it. What did I do with the video? Yeah, I wasn't anticipating having trouble finding the video. Uh, I don't know. Did I? Oh, would I have to do that? All right, let me see something. All right. Let me stop this screen. Can I stop this screen share? Of course I can. All right. Let me see. No, but that's photos. You have camera, you have screen, you have this, you have that. Oh no, I thought I could. Mm-mm. Oh man. I don't I don't know why I can't find it though. Don't know why I can't find it though. I'm wondering. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm trying not to be frustrated now. Because I've tried to do a Bluetooth transfer before, and trust me, that does not make for a sensible time. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. What is this? Okay, no, that's not it. All right, that's not it either. Yeah, I'm getting Wait, what? Is this it? Yes, I found it. You're not gonna believe where I found it though. I found it on my phone. I found it on my phone. So I'm wondering, all right, maybe that's what I should do. Uh-huh. All right, I'm gonna do something silly. Uh, oh dear Lord. You see what you get for being lazy? So what I have to do is I have to switch out my account, right? So I have to come out of it still and learn. Okay. Come out of it still and learn and go into this right here. Okay. Now that I've done that, why am I here? Right. Let's go back here. Let's press share. Go to YouTube. Mm, yeah. Now, mind you, I'll probably do a little bit more with this, but for right now, let's just press upload. Yeah. All right. So let me not make this awkward. Let me look for something else to take up our time. What am I going to use?
When even if you let me try to put it another way. Even if them tell you something like this. Okay. Hopefully all of that is actually in the board. Alright, good, yeah, it's there. Right. So yeah. Like how would you deal with this if you never know how to change the subject of the formula? So them have two terms. One of it is called an additive inverse, and the other one is a multiplicative inverse. And that's another thing. Like, vocabulary is important, but if you focus too much on vocabulary, you're never going to get around to actually doing anything. So, yeah, it's nice to know additive inverse. Inverse just means the opposite, right? Upside down, the other side. So the inverse of left is right, the inverse of right is left, right? Inverse of east is west, and vice versa. So that's all the inverse really is. Inverse, opposite. Argument done this one. So the same thing that we would do to solve something like this, we would do the same thing, but with this is multiplication. With this is addition or subtraction. Right? So if you have a plus 17 and you want to get rid of 17, you have to use the same 17. But then what? You have to put a minus sign. Minus here and minus here. Yeah? So 17 minus 17, 0, 0 plus 9m is going to be 9m, right? So that is just 9m. And then now you will have 44 minus 17, right? So you can figure out what that is, right? So if you do 44 minus 17, well, if I take 14 from this and that, I would have 30 minus 3. So why not do that? I take 14 from the two of them. So now I have 30 minus 3. 7 plus 3, carry a 1, 3 minus 1, there you go. Alright, so 9m is equal to 27. Cool. Alright. Now, obviously I'm doing a little bit too much, right? We could literally skip what I just did if you understand everything already. No, this looks similar to this. The only difference between this and this is how it looks, right? The 9m is on the left here, but the 9w is on the right over here. So you can literally flip it around, and really the order don't matter. It doesn't matter, right? So when we got rid of 17 before, now we have to get rid of 9. So we have to get rid of 9 by using 9, get rid of 9 over here by using the same 9. So we minus 17 from the left and right. We divide both sides by 9 on the left and on the right. So now 9 divided by 9, that is 1 times m, you have m, 27 over 9, that's 2, right? So ultimately, your answer would be m is equal to 3. Okay, good. I just want to be sure I can see that. Right. So, one of the things that I tend to go through a lot of the time is some of the things that I struggled with when I was going to school. I struggled with decimals, I struggled with fractions, I struggled with transposing. And then if you struggle with that in terms of just the basic geometry, the basic 2D shapes, it's going to affect you when you have to deal with polygons and what you call it now, the sum of all the exterior angles. Well, more like the interior, because the interior determines what sided polygon you're going to get. So if you have the sum of the interior being equal to 720, you need to figure out what side figure that is, right? And if your algebra don't go, trust me, right? So I don't know. I tried. Now here's another thing. So here's what I want to do. For me, I'm doing the fundamentals with City and Guilds, PEP, and CSEC mathematics, right? But I'm gonna write something. Hold on. Oh my God. I think something blowing on my face. I apologize for that. Yeah. What was I saying? This page. I don't know if everybody can see that. Don't know. I'll try to put some arrows to it so that I can focus on it a little bit. Yeah? So, that page, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, join anywhere you see it. With Still I Learn, join that, because there's some things that I want to do with that. That's a lot more, it's a lot more expansive, right? More subjects from other teachers. Yeah, they probably delve into, yeah, a lot more. So English A, English B, you know, all the sciences, whatever it is that they're teaching. Yeah. Right? And then maybe what I can do is build up enough content over there with different teachers so that we can eventually start doing lives for this as well. So I want to actually work on that. But again, that's just little shameless advertising. Right? But this is not about like this is me, but this is about everybody else. Right? This is a little bit of selfishness, this is a little selflessness. Right? So I'm just putting that out. Right? Putting that out. Alright. And now back to all of this. So yeah, so again, for me when I was going to school, they played that little game with us. Where them show you how to find the area, but not how to find the length or the width. And then it's even worse if you're doing the perimeter. Because let's say they tell you, okay, let me do the maths on this. Let's say you have, alright, the perimeter of something could be, alright, give you an example now. Give you an example. A quick one. Now, watch this now. And this is why algebra is important, right? Watch this now. Watch this now. Imagine if you never know what the rectangle was, right? You never know. But they tell you that this is L and that is W. Alright, fine. Fair enough. That's L, that's W. But if this is L, this has to be L as well. But if this is W, this has to be W too. Now what you're going to do? You're going to add all four. So you have to add L plus W and L plus W. Right? Now, I don't know about anybody else, but I put a number 1 in front of them. So let me put 1 in front.
Okay, dear God. Whew, I finally found it. Found it. After all this time, I found it. So this is what I did earlier today.
Good too, because I want people to be able to see it. So, right? Hold on there. Let's stabilize that board here. Alright, acting up. Yeah. So okay, so the room is 97 meters square. Right? Now, 8.5 times 9. How much I do that? Let me multiply 85 times 9. Right? So 9 5 is 45. Put a 4 there, so 72 plus 4, that is 76. Now if you divide 85 by 10, you have to divide this by 10. So this will give you 76.5, right? Therefore, the area of the rug is 76.5 meters square. Right? So let's just bear that in mind. So that we know we're not, yeah? We're not missing. Right? We know that it's 76.5. Right? So now we have the area for the room, the area for the rug. So now we just do a little subtraction, right? So what am I going to do? Let me add numbers to this that will give me these numbers here, right? So let me add a 0.5 to this. right? 5 plus 5, 10, so you have a 0, carry a 1, right? So now I have 6 plus 1, right? Well, that already gives me 7. So in reality, this is no longer just 76.5. You add 0.5 to this, you get 77. Now if I minus 77 from this, then oh yeah, let me actually double check this. Alright, good. Yeah, that don't look bad. Alright. So if I minus 77 from this, right? Let's do that. I get 20. Yeah. So let's just add the 20 here. So that's what the area is going to be. So the area not covered by the rug is 20.5 meters squared. Alright? That's the area not covered by the rug. Yeah. Yeah. But wait there. Wait there. Wait. There's something. Let me see what page that is. Alright, that's page 56, right? All the answers are incorrect. You know why? Because them have the thing in meters by meters, right? But all of the answers are in centimeters squared. So, yeah, you could look on the examiner and say them have the wrong unit. Right answer, but the wrong unit. So, technically all the answer them wrong. Technically, every answer is wrong. Alright. So I think that never they like to put out the worded questions to see if we know what we need to do. Alright? Alright. Let me see what else. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever seen anything this complicated on a city and newspaper. Oh my god. While this is the area for
Okay. So there's something that I want to point out about this. There's certain fractions, right? Obviously 90 over 360 is 9 over 36, which is 1 over 4. You can get different variations of fractions with 360 as the denominator, because 360 represents the entire rotation for the circle, which would be the total, right? However, when you are creating major or minor sectors of a circle, right? So if it is less than 90 degrees or greater than 90 but less than 180, there are certain, you know, things that you can. So for example, what if you had like 100 and let's say let's say you had 120 degrees, right? 120 over 360 is 12 over 36, which is 1/3. So you would have 1/3 of the area of the circle. So all you do, find the area of the circle, divide it by 3. That's what your answer would have been if your degree was, say, 120 degrees. Now, what if in this case it's 90? 90 over the 360 is 9 over 36. So you find the area of the circle, divide it by 4. And that would be the area of the flower bed, right? I want another example. Suppose you have 220 over 36. I mean, 220 over 360 would be 22 over 36, resulting in 11 over 18. So you would multiply 11 over 18 by pi r squared. Or you find the area of the circle, multiply it by 11, then after that, divide it by 18. Or you find what 11 divided by 18 is as a decimal and multiply it by the area of the circle. Same thing, right? So this was interesting. Now, I do have some of these questions in my tablet, to be fair, right? So based on what I have here, oh, right, I was explaining that 3.5 is the same as 7 over 2. If you multiply 7 over 2 by 7 over 2, you get 49 over 4. Something like what you're looking at right here. So 7 over 2 was the radius, right? So if you multiply 7 over 2 by 7 over 2, you get 49 over 4. 49 over 4 would be r squared. Multiply that by 29, I mean, I'm going too fast. Multiply that by pi, which is 22 over 7, right? If you divide 49 and 7 by 7, you'll end up with 7 over 1. And then, of course, 22 over 4 is going to be 11 over 2, right? That is how 11 multiplied by 7 gives you 77 over 2, all right? Let's see what happens next. Right. Now, remember, 77 over 2 is the area of the entire circle. However, it is 90 over 360. You reduce 90 over 360 to 9 over 36. 9 over 36 is reduced to 1 over 4. 1 over 4 times 77 over 2 becomes 77 over 8. Right? There you go. And then now, we would try to turn this into going from an improper fraction to a mixed number. So we know that the highest amount of 8 you can get out of 77 would be 72 because, well, 8 times 10 give you 80, right? So you couldn't get 10 8s out of that. So you'd have to drop back to like 9. 9 8s is 72. So take away 72 from 77, you'll have 5. So your numerator for that fraction would be 5, right? So you would have 9 and 5 over 8. Incidentally, 5 over 8 is a very easy decimal to calculate, which you're going to see in a little bit. All right? So, yeah. So let me just play this for you right now.
By 8, then in reality what we have is this. 8 go right here, 5 go right here, right? So they're almost crisscross, right? So this here, that right here, yeah? And then let's put a 0 there, a 0 there, a 0 there. Think of this like 50 divided by 10, 500 divided by 100, 5,000 divided by 1,000, that's going to give you the value of 5. Now we're going to create the timetable for 8. Right, 8 plus 8, that is 16. 16 plus 8, 24. 24 plus 8, 32. And then we have 40, then 48. 56, 64. Might as well get rid of this. Alright, so then we have 72. And lastly we have 80. Now you know you did this right if you get this number with a 0 beside it when you've done everything. Alright? So now, if I have $5 and I go in the store, I can't buy nothing in the store, right? $5 can't buy nothing here. Therefore, I have to put 0. We're going to pretend that this is 50. Right? We're going to pretend that's 50. So 50 is bigger than how many of these? Well, 50 is bigger than 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. But 50 is smaller than everything else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll put 6 up here. What do we add to 48 to get 50? We're going to add 2 to that. So that 2 is going to go behind that 50 there. Now 20 is what we'll focus on now. 20 is bigger than 8 and 16, but smaller than everything else. 1, 2, the 2 goes right here. 16 plus what here? 20. 16 plus 4. So that 4 is going to go behind this. Right? The 2 went behind the 50, so the 4 go behind the 20. Now we have what? 4, 0, looking like 40. 40 is right here. Yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So in reality, the 9 and 5 over 8 is really 9.625. Alright, so
No, I think this is the part where everybody goes, boy, all of that just to prove that it is 9.6 or whatever. Because think about it. We had originally 77 divided by 8. We changed that to 9 and 5 over 8. But the good thing is 5 over 8 is easy to identify. So you end up with 9.625. You round it off, you get 9.6, right? So that's not too bad, right? That's not too bad. And I was explaining here, 45 over 360. Well, I mean, if you divide 90 by 2, it's like you have 90 over 2 times 360. 90 over 720 is 9 over 72. 9 over 72 is 1 over 8. Right? There you go. So 45 over 360 is 1 over 8. So if you had 45 degrees instead of 90, you would have divided the entire thing by 8, which meant that you would end up with 77 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 8, resulting in 77 divided by 16. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a journey. Oh, this was kind of fun. I made a mistake, which was kind of hilarious, but you'll see what happened. You'll see what happened.
yep. So you have that. This part here, 8 centimeters. This part here, let me say this is 14, and this part here is 12. So they're asking for the area of this. Now, you can use the area of the trapezium. That's one way of looking at it. You can do that. You can find the area of the trapezium. So let's see. So let's go. So, okay, the area of the trapezium from my last memory of it. half times A plus B times the height. This is one way of solving it. Another way of solving it is the total area is equal to length times width plus half times base times height. Right? And funny story, if you do something with this, it might end up looking like this anyway. It really just depends on what. So let's look at this. The length here is 14. Right? The width is 12. No. It depends on what you want to call a longer piece. Yeah? Because when you're doing the area on the trapezium, you can label this part as A, but the entire length from here to here is actually B. Right, so A plus whatever this is B. Right? So therefore, if you add 14 plus 8, you'll get 22. 22 divided by 2, you'll have 11. You take 11 and multiply by that, and that gives you the area of the whole thing. So, okay, 11 times 12 is 120 plus 12. So therefore, the area for this should be 132 centimeters squared. Now the question is, will that happen if we find the area of this plus the area of that? So the area of the triangle would be what? This part is 12, this part is 8. 12 times 8 is 96. Or 8 divided by 2 is 4. 4 times 12 is 48. Right? So let us write 48 here. So this is 48 centimeters squared. Right? So that is the area for this little portion right here. Right? 14 times 12. Hold on here. I just remember something. Hold on, let me do this again. 22 over 2, 11 times 12. Alright, fine. So we'll do that part here. So we have 28 plus 140, which is 168. Well,
let the confusion begin. Right? So let me tell you what really happened here. I used 14 and 12 instead of 14 and 22. And you soon see me fix it later. So we're going to see how I got around to fixing that. Wait, this is 42, 41. Let's see how long it takes for me to fix it.
That's why it never worked. 12 times 8 is that. Right? So you have 96 divided by 2. You still get 48. You have this, that's 168. Just add the two of them together. Alright. So, here's the moral of the story. You see, because You don't have the rectangle and the triangle. Just find the area of the rectangle plus the triangle, and you don't run into any problem. Yeah? But it makes sense to get fancy if they don't require you to do that. Right? So therefore, let's just ignore all of that over there. So you just add the two of them, and that will give you 216. Yeah, that's what that would give you. Yeah, and the answer is there. So yeah, you don't have a lot of extra work to do. Alright, you just find the area of this, find the area of that, and the two of them middle. Now I still need to, oh wait, that's what I did wrong. Jeez, that's what I did wrong. That's why it never worked. 14 plus 8 is what? 14 plus 8 is 22.
There we go. That's when I figured it out. Right? 14 plus 8 is 22. Why did I use 12? Yeah, I couldn't. Okay. I couldn't. So with that in mind, no, let's see what I actually did.
That would be wrong. Yeah, I knew I did something wrong. So okay. Okay, let me tell you what happened, right? A is supposed to be 14. But B is supposed to be 14 plus 8, which is 22. Ah, yeah man, that would be wrong. I was wondering why it never come out the way it should have come out. So remember, the formula that I said was half times A plus B times H, right? So therefore it would have been 14 plus 22. So what we would have had in here is half of 36. Let me see if you can actually see that. Alright, good. Now, half of 36 would have been 18. So we'd have taken 18 and multiply it by, what's the height of this thing? 12? Okay. Oh yeah, it worked out perfect. Yeah, it worked. Why? Because we divide 12 by 2, we get 6 times 36 is 216. Yeah, it was going to bother me if I never figure out why. So therefore, both formula give you the same answer. Both form.
Okay, at the time I didn't see why, right? So 12 over 2 is 6 times 36 gives you 216. Roughly 6 to the third power, right? Or 36 divided by 2. Well, what? 18, and you multiply 18 by, yeah, 18 by the 12, you know? Because what? You're gonna get 180 plus 36. So you still would have get the 216. Still. So let's see what else. Oh, this. Okay. I'm going to let this play because this was interesting.
Number. You have 1. Now take this number and add it to the next one. 1 plus 3 is 4. Now, when you get that new number now, you can't say 3 plus 5. You have to say 4 plus 5. So 1 plus 3 give you 4. 4 plus 5 give you 9. Right? Now, you go from 4 to 9. Now you have 9 plus 7. Right? So, you want to keep track of it. So 1 plus the 3 give you 4. 4 plus the 5 give you 9. 9 plus the 7, what that give you? That give you 16. Right? Now you have to do 16 plus 9. And it's yeah. So 16 plus 9, you have 25. Then what? Take 25, add it to 11. You get what? You get 36. 36 plus 13. You get 49. 49 plus 15. You get 64. 64 plus 17. You get 81. 81 plus 19. You get 100. 100 plus 21. 121. And then of course you can continue. Because now you have 23, 25, 27, 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 39. Yeah? So let's see what actually happened now. 121 plus 23 is 144. 144 plus 25, 169. 169 plus 20. Hold on, let me be careful. This plus this, right? It was 121 plus this and 144 plus that. So now it's 169 plus 27. That's going to be 196. Then we add this to, you see that? That's why I have to line them up, you know. Alright. We line them up properly. Right? So that way we don't get confused, yeah? So we have 23, 25. So that is a neat way of creating your squares, right? It's a neat way of doing it. Let's see, 35. What happens when you add this to 35? And it works. When you add this, you get 324. And then you add 37 to that. Yeah. That's okay. Let me test it. If I multiply 19 by 19. Right? What do I get here? I get 171. I get 190. And when I add them together, I get what? 361. Now if I add 324 plus 37, I still end up with 361. And then, if I add 39 to this, I end up with what? With 400. So, you can't, and then also, you can keep track of what the squares are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah. So that's a nice little so therefore you put the square root over any of these and it gives you the number that they're at. Square root over this is 1, square root over that 2, square root over this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah. Yeah. So, we didn't make good time. I was actually surprised that, that turned out as well as it did, So, sometimes we start off meticulous and then after that we just work on speed after that, because when you have exam you don't really have time to figure things out. So that's why you have to practice before, because the last thing you want to do is try to figure it out while it is happening. So think about it like an actual fight. Yeah? You don't want to adjust in the middle of a fight, whether it's a boxing match or kickboxing or whatever. You don't want to adjust then. You want to know how to deal with it before, so that when it starts happening you say, oh, I have fought a southpaw before, so I know what to do. I know where to be. I know, to keep my hands up and all that something like that. Yeah. I'll give you an example. When I was doing 2003 paper CSEC maths, paper 2. It was the first time I ever see a sequences and patterns question. And anybody don't like that in my life. So therefore, I was trying to figure out how it worked on the day of the exam, when in fact, if I was exposed to it before, I don't know how to deal with it. And funny enough, this is, alright, I want to investigate what we would actually do to create all of these, because if you notice, all of the odd numbers increase starting with 3 going all the way down to create the squares. Yeah? So this is an interesting pattern to use. Right? So anyhow, we just reached 9 o'clock, so yeah. So what I'm going to try and do is, I'm going to try and take pictures of this, and I will try to create a scenario where we'll go through the question as it is presented. Because I don't like the idea of writing on the board all the time and writing out the whole question, and then, sometimes having sometimes having how it is written, paraphrase, right? You really want to paraphrase. That you want to show what is actually there, what is actually written, mistakes and all. So anyhow, thanks for helping me to stay consistent, right? Yeah, and as I always tell you, honor your commitments. So yeah, so that is all right there. Yeah, and as usual, why not? Yeah. So you can follow me still learn right there. Honor your commitments right there. Yeah. And if anybody wants classes, they press the WhatsApp button right there. Yeah. So I guess till Monday, because again it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes if there's a will, there's a way. Yeah. If there is a will, there is a way. Oh my God. Yeah, it can be a bit jarring when I'm looking for the file. I literally had to upload it to YouTube from the phone, download it, And then after I downloaded it, I said, okay, now I know exactly what directory it's in. So I go and I export it from Zoom and I share it to the screen so everybody can see. So this was yeah, this is what happened today, right? So I'm hoping to continue this over and over and over again. Yeah. So anyhow, that's why we need to stay consistent. And as you saw in this last bit here, yeah, honor your commitments, yeah.
So yeah, so that is all right there. Yeah. And as usual, why not? Why not? Yeah. So you can follow me still learn right there. Honor your commitments right there. Yeah. And if anybody wants classes, they press the WhatsApp button right there. Yeah. So I guess till Monday, because again it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday. So yeah. So we link up again on Friday. I mean Monday. Monday. Right? Monday.
Oh yes.